Hey everybody, I am going to make a video about removing an ECM from an Infiniti M45. This is on a 2006, but should be the same through model years 2010. So the first thing I did was I removed the glove box. So got the glove box back here. And what I did was I loosened up a total of 6 screws. They're here, here, it's this one here, 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 and at the very end. Okay, once I did that, I removed the trim piece. It's down there. I removed this trim piece to expose the back of this, and all you do is remove this and you'll see the access panel here to the ECM. I'm just going to remove these connectors here and back here, and then the whole thing should come right out. So I'm going to disconnect those and I'll be back with a clear shot of the ECM. All right guys, I've removed the trim piece for the glove box, and now you can kind of sort of see the ECM. So the ECM is that thing that says H9 back there. So there is a 10mm bolt back there that I'm going to remove. And then there's another one that's behind this entire box there. So I'm going to try to see if I can get through that, unbolt it, and then I'll start with the removing of the harness. Harness and the stuff is right back up in here. So you can see it. With that big black looking tape stuff, everything's behind there. So I'm going to be real careful. I'm going to dig through this a little bit, and then I'll come back and we'll complete the rest of the swap. Okay guys, so I've been working on this thing for a couple of minutes, and what I did is I had to unbolt this from this metal bracket. This metal bracket goes right up in here like that. Goes up in here, and it secures this to this. So what I did is I removed that. This is the bolt. I took out the 10mm from here, and then since these were loose, I can remove them out of the way. Now I have access to the computer screw, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's back there at the top. So it's another 10mm, so that's the last one. There's only 2 bolts that are securing this thing down. So I'm going to start with that one right now and remove it, and then I'll be right back with you in just another couple of seconds. All right guys, so I've got the ECM swapped out, and now my scanner actually picks up the card. It'll actually complete a scan, so I guess I just had a bad ECM. This is the bad ECM, and then to remove this harness, there is a little, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but right here there is a little switch that you just push back this way on top. You guys can see it, but there is a button back here. You push the button and then you lift this little tab that's right here. You lift it up. What it does is it pushes down on the harness and it pops it up. And on this side, I just ended up pulling it out like this way, and then the harness just came out, and all I did was just put the new harness back in and put everything back in the same place. I closed the clip here. I pushed this back in once this was on. You don't hear a positive click or hear when you're putting these back in. They kind of just go in halfway, and then as you start to close this little cap or the lock mechanism, it secures it to here. So that was pretty much it right there. I'm sure there's a couple of steps that I missed since I was getting kind of sort of into the build or the repair. But if you have any questions, just post them in the bottom and I'll try to answer them as best. Thanks for watching.